Well, first of all, I just want to commend Tennessee. I just thought they were really spectacular today. I thought they were prepared, played an extremely good ball game. I think a lot of Holly. I know how hard, I know how hard it is sometimes, and I think a lot of her and her staff and those kids played really well today. And just want to make sure that we tip our hat to them. In the same breath, I'm extremely disappointed. Personally, I feel a tremendous disappointment in how my team played today. I'm ultimately responsible for that, and I'll wear that. If I could see all 10,500 that were in the arena today, I would personally shake their hand and apologize to them personally. I don't know when I've been more disappointed in myself than at any time in my career. Again, just so proud of what we've accomplished as a program, and yet days like today just humble you, and I feel a real sense of obligation to our fans and to this great university. And I just feel like today, in a day like today, I just completely let everybody down that can possibly be affiliated with us. And I don't like that. It's personal for me. And so I'm disappointed in myself. We were out-toughed, out-hustled. Seemed like we lost all the energy plays. Again, those are things that we pride ourselves on, and I pride myself on as a coach. And I just, I didn't have them ready. Obviously, what a great environment. I was proud of our marketing people and my fans that were here, and to let them down. It's just a real bad feeling, y'all. It's not fun. It's not why I do this. And, I hate it for my kids. I hate it for my seniors. It's not the day I envisioned for those four. And, I'm heartbroken in that regard for them. I knew it'd be a tough day. Tennessee's really good. We had a really good practice yesterday, which is uncharacteristic of this team. But we really, in fact, I had to cut it short because I was worried we were going to leave the game, on the practice floor, which we quite possibly did. But I'm just really sorry and apologize to all our fans and to our university, our administration. This is not what I envisioned.
Nick, more than just, I know the loss is disappointing, but just kind of overall, are you worried the team is kind of trending the wrong direction at the wrong time of the year, with 2 losses in a row like this?
Well, I think, yeah, anytime you lose, and we've lost now 2 games where we're just not playing the way we play. We pride ourselves on being tough, physical, aggressive. We've not won that battle in either game, not even been close. And again, this isn't the place to air out your laundry. It's my job to fix it. I'm gonna fix it, but it's our last 2 ball games, we've got some things that have reared their ugly head. And I've told y'all this all year now. I've told you, success masks your problems. I've said that all year long. And we've ended the season now on Murder's Row. I told you that too. At A&M, at Kentucky, Tennessee. 3 great teams, great programs, great coaches, great players. So it's been, I think when I looked at it at the very beginning of the year, I thought if we could go 2-1 in this 3-game stretch, might be pretty good. when you're up 1 with 2 to go, you get greedy. And obviously the other night didn't turn out the way we wanted either, but to answer your question, I'm very concerned, but I also know what the answer is. And I've been doing it long enough. You know, I know how to fix it. I think we've all got to be responsible. And again, I think I believe this. I believe God puts things in front of you to prepare you for things down the road. That's what I believe. I didn't pray for this to happen today, but it happened. And I got to trust that it happened to get us ready for something bigger and better down the road. Whether it's in our personal lives or in the arena of sport, I got to believe that to be true. And so I'm gonna choose that way and believe this is going to get us ready for something bigger and better down the road. Now it's my job as a coach to get us ready for that, and that's what I'm going to do.
Dominique, I know you pride yourself on defense, and Tennessee had a lot of open looks today. I mean, what were they doing that made it difficult on y'all?
Today it was just basically a horse game. You know, they're getting whatever shot they wanted, and they're making everything they looked at. So they're getting a lot of 1-down looks, which is a ball screen on the wing, and they were just coming off clean. Guards were going too far under and not getting over it, so they just got whatever they wanted. Dribble penetration, they got in the lane a lot, so they just had a lot of open shots.
Vic, just one point out of your bigs today. What was Tennessee doing to keep them involved in offense?
Probably not a whole lot other than standing behind them. And, you know, we just, it's 2 games in a row now. We haven't got a lot out of them, but we're not, you know, usually we get some points for our bigs off dribble drive. And we didn't get it. Either we weren't patient enough to get to that point, or, you know, Mercedes don't want to foul. And so maybe it was just a matter of she wasn't coming off in dribble drive. And then when we had some opportunities to go down there, you know, and we gave T got 4 looks, and Chinway went 0 for 3, 0 for 4. So, you know, I think what happens, sometimes you can get real comfortable just throwing it and watching them, and you know, you don't get a lot of ball movement, and you're one and done. And as hard as they were on the boards, you know, it's hard to believe they only had 9 offensive boards. I don't think anybody in the room probably believes that either. And it seemed like they had 19, but it seemed like they, you know, they were crashing the boards and we didn't. And again, that's something else that we've got to address, is our lack of energy on that end, going and getting offensive rebounds by certain positions on the floor. So when you're shooting the ball as poorly as we did the first half, you got to find another way to help them win. Offensive boards is one of those ways, and it's not up to Chinway and T to get them all. You know, Bree had 3, I think, at halftime, and you know, she was going pretty hard. But we've got to find other ways. But look, we gave up 82 points. I mean, we don't give up 82 points. So I think that's a great indicator of how hard we're not playing. You know, we only forced 13 turnovers. We forced 9 the other night at Kentucky. So that to me is, you know, that's part of where it starts for me right now, is our energy level right now on that end. I just don't, I don't know that we're playing really hard on that end. And again, my responsibility and my fault, and I've got to get that fixed.
Dom, how do you expect this team to respond going into these next few days of practice before you go to Greenville?
I expect us to get back in the gym and refocus. We need to fix a lot of things. You know, winning masks your weaknesses. So we have a lot of weaknesses, and we just need to get back in the gym and fix them. And I expect the team to refocus and be accountable for what is going wrong and to fix those things.
I know you're disappointed. What you think about the crowd and everything, the atmosphere today?
The crowd was really amazing. Just to see all those people out there, it was a good feeling just to know how far we've come, and just they were really loud in the game. Just even when we were making our runs, they really were there for us, and I appreciate them.
Coach, do you think any of the energy or like the emotions from Sierra kind of shook them up, or do you think it was more?
I mean, I don't think so. I mean, I know, you know, up until today, I really felt like we were gonna play 2 more games here at home, so even though it's senior night, you're gonna get to play at home in front of your home crowd again. I think we've still probably got some work to do now, even though we're 27-3, 13-3 in the Southeastern Conference and gonna finish second in the league. And that ought to be enough, but at the same time, you never know. And for us, we had 7 championships at the beginning of the year that we could win. This is the first one now that it's out of the equation. Okay, we won 3 championships early in the year in those tournaments that we played in. We've lost this one. Now we've got another one we can go win in South Carolina this week. And that's so we got to refocus and go try to make that happen. And hopefully our kids will respond. I'll be shocked if they don't, but we've got to answer some questions. We got to look ourselves in the mirror, and we've got to respond. That's the thing about character. It's when things kind of start sliding and going south, and your real character is revealed. Part of your character is how you respond in these situations. And as disappointed as I am today, I'll be right back ready to go tomorrow. And so our kids, I'm sure, will be as well.